Shalom, this relates to quick news. No arrests have after a late night searches relating to Nancy Gumphrey's home. They also have a Ring camera relating to researching that, relating to see kind of who was out there at that time, and they had a person of interest in different things. So relating to that, taken to a masked individual that was on the camera, a person of interest. You had the Congress, Senate, they're going to go against relating to Trump's Canadian tariffs. Those are the report. No adversary will ever be tempted to test our collective strength. That's Rubio. UK ally says the Kremlin deleted his critic Navalny. Navalny, that was a Russian journalist in Russia, with frog poison. DHS is under partial shutdown relating to that. I see something earlier today saying TSA, which is the Transportation Security Agency, working without pay. Another shutdown because so they have to work. They still have to come in relating to if it's a shutdown, they still required to work, even if they don't get no pay. A lot of times they back pay them, and which they have done, like the last shutdown they did that. Budget block shut down DHS, Homeland Security. You have an EPA, which is Environmental Protection Agency, 2009 Endangerment Fund and Deregulation, greenhouse gases, emissions. No surprise. Trump orders the most advanced U.S. aircraft to the Middle East, Iran tensions. I believe the Ronald Reagan. That'll probably be one of them aircraft carriers. News report here. It says Trump's rating 36%, pretty much Trump rating. Top Goldman Sachs lawyer resigning after fallout with Epstein messages. You had some relating to what's his name, his wife, possibly being relating to on the files. I'll see now in the report. You have an how can the SAVE Act could complicate voting for millions of Americans. You have an Don Lemon pleads not guilty relating to a federal case, and he says I will not be silenced. That was a report. I seen that too. Billionaires narrowed in billionaire's name relating to the Epstein files. Like I said, there'll be a lot of people in there, people of very high interest, and also people who are in there relating to they have no interest of their privacy relating to that being exposed as well. You know what I mean? So basically, they don't want people to know certain things. You know what I mean? So we have a lot of people involved in that from different aspects, different venues relating to those files, man. That's why they don't want some of the stuff to get out, man, because the damage, not just the reputation, but of the people involved, but, as a collective, it'll tarnish a lot of things. Alexander Ocasio-Cortez asks, what do you see the single biggest shift in the U.S. policy? She has. Let me say. Trump says Sean Duffy's doing a real great job. Unexplained airspace closure above El Paso. That relates to who was that? The drug cartel, possibly drones, allegedly relating to the cartels, possibly. Obama responds to Trump post depicting Obama's apes. So what else we have? This report here. So you have certain individuals on an Iranian target list. You have an just quick reports. You have crowd rallies to restore slavery exhibit at President's House in Philadelphia. So Scripture talks about they're going to take the course of actions, not regard the kings and princes. So they're going to challenge the authorities relating to standing for what they believe. You had DNA evidence found at Nancy Guthrie's property in Arizona. Yeah, we know that. Rubio reassures U.S.-Europe relations. We belong together. You have an Alexander Navalny. He was a reporter and oppositionist relating to that. He was in Russia. He was deleted by use of certain methods. DHS partially shuts down after Congress debates bill. So pretty much at a stalemate. Trump reverses the Obama-era climate initiatives. New EPA rules. A regime change relating to Trump would be the best thing for Iran, as Trump stated. A regime change. House passes relating to stricter ID laws. Let's talk about the real Epstein ring relating to the files. So this is just some reports real quick. I hope it helps relating to information. This is Zaya Wolf. I hope it helps relating to information, be informative relating to information. Oh, it was Wells Fargo, I believe, or Bank of America in Los Angeles. They ran out of money. There's a video I was looking at. Let's see if I can find it. Let me see something. There we go. Breaking bank runs nationwide, 2,400 branches out of cash withdrawal limit. So they ran out of cash. That's why it was a long line. This was in Los Angeles. Bank runs and stuff. So this is a story 3 days ago. Capitol Brief. She worked for MSNBC. This commentator here. So that could be something of interest. You know what I mean? We know financially a lot of things are happening. You know what I mean? Federal government sues Bank of America, Wells Fargo over Zelle fraud. The reason I took my money from Wells Fargo, Chase, and Bank of America. So a lot of things are happening in the banks. You know what I mean? You're seeing a lot of reports financially relating to different things. So, knowing this in the last days, perilous time shall come. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. You know what I mean? Also pay attention to time and season relating to we in. You know what I mean? About different things. Things are changing, happening quick. This is Zayal Wolf. Hope it helps relating to information. Shalom.